Today in our 2017 Toyota Tacoma, we're going to be installing the Curt Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C13264. This Class 3 hitch is going to be ideal for all of your hauling needs. You're going to be able to haul trailers, bike racks, cargo carriers, and many other accessories. It has a 2-inch receiver tube with a reinforced collar. It is a 5/8-inch hitch pin hole. One is not included with this hitch, but can be picked up here at detrailer.com with part number PC3. It features a loop-style safety chain hook with a wide opening in the middle. This is going to be easy access for your safety chains, and it's going to work with numerous types and varying sizes. With it fully installed, it's going to be tucked up nicely underneath the bumper, so you're really only going to see the receiving tube here, so it won't detract from the look of your truck. It is a 900-pound tongue weight, and this is the maximum downward pressure that can be supported, and a 6,000-pound gross trailer weight, and this is the hauling capacity behind the vehicle. Now, when using a weight distribution system, it's going to remain with a 900-pound tongue weight capacity, but your gross trailer weight is going to increase to 8,000 pounds. Now, you do want to check your vehicle's owner's manual to ensure that you can haul those loads. To help you when deciding on accessories such as ball mounts, bike racks, and cargo carriers, I've got some measurements for you. From the center of the hitch pin to the edge of the rear bumper, it's going to be about 5 inches. And from the top inside edge of the receiving tube to the ground, it's going to be about 19.5 inches. Before we install our hitch, we want to do a little preparation on our vehicle. There's 4 weld nuts on your frame, 2 on each side. We're going to clean those out so that way we don't have any galling or binding when we're putting our bolts in. Use some spray lubricant on the weld nuts, and then you can use a bristled brush. One like this can be found at detrailer.com with part number 814092. Repeat this on the other side. We're going to feed our carriage bolts through now. The bumper tube in the back has a center hole. We're going to be feeding it through the holes just on the outside of that center hole. So starting on the driver's side hole, we're going to use our coiled end first and feed it down the end of the bumper tube. Once it's come out on the other end, we can slide on our spacer and then thread on our carriage bolt. Now we can feed them back through. You may need to use your pinky to kind of line it up right. Now before you can pull it through, you're going to need to push your spacer up and start your carriage bolt through the spacer first. That way you have enough clearance to pull the bolt through the hole. Now you're going to repeat this same process on the other side. We've grabbed an extra set of hands to help us put our hitch into place. You'll feed your carriage bolt fish wire, and then we'll lift it into place. Once you've got your hitch up into place, take your hex head bolt and conical tooth washer with teeth facing up, and then thread it into your weld nut. Once you get one started on both sides, the hitch will hold itself up into place. Once you've got one started on each side, go ahead and finish installing your hardware. There'll be 2 hex heads on each side that go into your weld nuts. Now before we install our carriage bolt nuts, let's go ahead and tighten these down. That way it'll draw it up and make those easier to install. You'll use a 19mm socket to snug those down. Now we can take off our fish wire and thread on our lock nut with the ridged edge facing towards the hitch. Do this for both your carriage bolts. Now go back and finish tightening down your hardware. You'll still use your 19mm socket. Now the bolts right above the hitch tube may be difficult to get a socket on, so you may have to use a wrench to tighten those down. Now that they're all snug, we can go back and torque them to the specifications in your instructions. For the one above the hitch here, you'll need to use a shallow 19mm socket. Now you repeat this for all your remaining hardware. And that completes our installation of the Curt Trailer Hitch Receiver on our 2017 Toyota Tacoma.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com. And leave us a comment if you have any questions.